Hi, hello. Hi, we are live. Hi everyone. This is Convince Me to Read the Book series, and today we are with Mukul Kundra. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Mukul, and I am an author. I'm an author. I have written three books, like three published books till now. The latest one is The Interview. Apart from it, I am the co-founder of a startup called as Exploro Club. So, like that is a travel-based company. So, like we have recently started. And yes, apart from it, like I have some like passion around like gym and fitness. So yes, I have been like I have taken part in Mr. Delhi, and I have like secured fifth place in men physique competition. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that on his Instagram as well, everyone. He's in fitness, he's in travel, and he's an author. So today we'll be talking about his book, The Interview. In our live teaser, Mukul gave us a gist about how it is a journey to seek salvation. So,
Yeah.
our first question is, what how do you explain or mean what is salvation exactly in your
Yes.
words?
I think salvation is the realization, basically. Okay.
Um,
So if you are like into some problem, or like you have to figure out something, so like that at that point only, like we look for some, like we need salvation, like we are like we are like we feel irritated and all from the situation. So I think the realization of the fact and like what you have to do next is the salvation for me. Yeah. So
So, you do a lot of things, right? So,
yes.
what would you say that joining this stream was something really great, something that affected my life a lot?
Can you
Like,
repeat? Can you
so
repeat
you
once?
are doing a lot of things, right? Fitness,
Yeah.
writing, travel, and all of things. So what could be like something that has impacted your life in huge?
Yeah, so like everything had like some impact on my daily life. So let me start with my writing only. So like when I started writing, I realized like my words has a lot of power. Okay, I don't need to be physically present everywhere just to say my message or say my feelings. So yes, I think like from there I realized like how powerful words are. Okay, and from the gym part, like I learned about like maintaining a schedule, what should be the like following a discipline in my life. So like just because for bodybuilding or for like men physique, you need a lot of discipline in your life. Like you can't cheat even a like single minute. So like yeah, so like that has really helped me like to manage a lot of things at once. And yes, like travel is something like I enjoy, so like that's why I pursued my like career in the travel only.
Well, everyone must enjoy travel as well. So we'll know a lot of tips about that as well from your Instagram sometime.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would also like to ask, the your book, The Interview, is it pure fiction or is it something related to some person's journey?
It's totally fictional.
Pure
Okay.
fiction. So,
Yeah.
uh, you said that uh, it's based on everyone. It's based on you. It's based on like everyone. While COVID, you wrote the book and all of that. So, how did you come to write it? What was writing this book like?
Yeah, so like there was some character in my mind from like in 2017 or 18. Like I thought of a character, like the characters with like everyone relates to. Okay, so like there are a lot of movies or like you can say TV series and shows. So like why we like them, just because like we are able to relate to the characters or like to the story. For example, Three Idiots. So like Three Idiots is a movie which everyone will relate to. Okay, so like there was in my mind from the beginning, like I want to make a character that like is relatable to everyone at some point of the time. Okay, and so like from there only I started thinking of the story, and like after completing my 70% of the book, I changed the whole plot. Yeah, so that's why it took me some time to finish up my like this book.
Someone says good going, so you must be really doing really nice with your storyline. Yeah. And as you said, right, if the character is relatable and you tried writing it in a way, so
Yeah,
how is the character? Like, what part of the character would be like, okay,
yeah, like
or
everything.
any of the, yeah.
Yeah, so basically for us, like why we follow some like fictional characters like superheroes and all, just because we want to be like them, right? But in actual, like we are like everyone is like uh like a normal person, like doing a lot of mistakes every day, every second, like doing something and all. So yes, like my character is not a perfect boy or a man.
Hmm.
Okay, so like that's why it is relatable, because like no one is perfect here.
So what inspired? Like, have there been any incidents that come in the book, or what was it? The
Yeah,
inspiration to it?
so like in my inspiration was like I read a Bhagavad Gita like twice. Okay, so like from there only I got some idea, and like I am into like mythological reading and all. I'm really interested in that, just because I think everything has some reason. Like we follow some, like we have some religious belief, or we follow some rituals. So like everything has some or the other reason. So like that's why I like started reading Bhagavad Gita, and like I read some Hindu Vedas and all. So from there only I got this idea. So like I introduced mythological part into the like real life story.
So is it like mythology, belief, or religion? What is it like? The book,
I would say belief.
belief,
Yeah.
right? So what do you think is the difference in belief and mythology?
Yeah. So basically, like in religion, we only talk about God and goddesses.
Right.
Okay, and in mythological belief, like like we should not like cut our nails at night or like something else. So that is the like mythological belief, not the religious one, right? So like there is some reason behind that. Just because in the older time there was no electricity at night, so people used to avoid cutting nails at night just because they can't see their fingers and all. So that's the practical answer to that. So yeah,
So have you always been a believer? Or
no, I am not a believer.
okay,
Like I need reason to believe. So basically I don't believe like blindly and all. Like if somebody is saying something to me, I need a fact around that then only I will believe on him or her.
logic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, moving on, now that we talked a lot about your book, and not a lot, a little bit. So, you also said that you have written three books. What is your
Yes.
author journey like? Where did it start? How is it going?
So yes, that is really interesting journey. Okay, so yeah, I was in seventh class, and like I had an operation of my nose. So like for 3 4 days, like my nose was blocked with a bandage, so I wasn't able to breathe from nose. I have to take air from the mouth only. So like I was facing difficulty in speaking and eating. Okay, at that point only I want to share my experience of the operation theater to everyone, just because like I called my friends, my relatives, just to come to meet me. Okay, so like that's like a kind of a filmy part in me. So I called everyone, like I have like my operation where, so like come to meet me and all. And I just want to tell my experience to them, like how it was, like what I saw, what I experienced inside the operation theater. So like someone told me to write an article on that, like you can write and explain. So like I wrote a like 5 to 6 pages story about that. And like then at that day I realized, yes, I can say things to the world like from my words only, from my writing. So from there on, like I got interested in writing part, but yes, there was no plan for the book and all. So after 10th, like I started writing a story on myself only. So which is my first book. So yes, like I wrote around 30 40 pages, and after that I like left it that on that way only. Like some of my friends read that diary, so they asked me to complete it, and eventually like I completed in a year. And then like someone poked me, ठीक है ये book तो लिख दी तुमने, but कोई novel थोड़ी होती है ये. Yeah, so that day I decided to publish my first book. So yeah, after that like I have written two more.
So that has been the impactful point in your life. It led
Yeah,
to the
so like being a writer was not planned, and like it was not something which I was aiming for. It happened like eventually, like naturally, you can say.
but you do enjoy a lot of writing and reading. Yeah.
Yes, I do. For like for that part, like I have donated everything, like the profit I am earning from the my books. I have donated to some or the other NGO, just because I don't want to earn from my writing part, because like I'm really enjoying it. So like I want to keep that thought from away from my mind, that I can earn from my writing also.
Pure for the enjoyment of the readers you're doing
Yes, 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 definitely.
as you enjoy reading. So we'd also like to ask what have been your a few favorite books that have inspired you? Okay, okay, writing could be my thing as well.
Yeah, so like I can say, like I can tell my five favorite books. So yeah, three are mine only.
Hmm, right.
And yes, the like my favorite one is Bhagavad Gita. Any day, like I take some, like whenever I get some time, I read some or the other pages around. So that is my like favorite one.
It is so it gives you a kind of peace when you're reading something like that, and to be able to say that I want my readers to feel happy and fun. That is truly inspiration. And yeah, I have also seen this one reel of you saying that okay, I used to sell books on streets and now. Uh, Something like this. So, how was that journey like? Like, how was that experience like?
Yeah, so I published my first book, and like there was no publisher actually. Okay, I went to some printing press and I asked them to like print some copies. Okay, and like I didn't know like where I should sell it, or like how, but like what is the procedure and all. So like one day I went to a random place in Delhi and like started selling my own books. Like but there was pressure on me also. Like I have to sell my, like I printed around 150 copies initially only.
Right.
And yes, there was something in my mind, like if I'm not able to sell my own books, like so there is no one in the world who can sell my books. So I from last 5 6 years I'm doing this. Like I'm going, like I go to CP, like not every weekend, whenever I get time. So most of the weekends I am in CP only. So yeah, I do one-to-one selling. So like I've been doing that from last 5 years, and like my publisher came to know about that. So like he gave me some author's corner in the World Book Fair. Yeah, so that was the whole journey.
Yeah, that was really nice, an inspirational story. So I thought I should ask this. And if, say, someone is wanting to be a writer, someone is trying to sell their books or something like that, what would you advise them? What would
Like
you tell them?
if like I would tell them, don't take advice from anyone, and don't like like try to learn from someone's experience, just because everyone has different kind of experiences and different kind of learnings. So like you should focus on yourself, and if you actually want to, like you will do that. So that's for sure. Okay, just just don't give up. So like that's the only message I can say.
Yeah, that is true. Well, while you focus on yourself, you get to know more and more things about your own product, your own writing, your own self, the awareness you create within yourself, and then you
Try,
go into,
yeah,
yeah.
we try to replicate someone's story with us. Like if Nawazuddin Siddiqui has got famous, like his struggle was different from everyone else, right? So everyone has to do something or the other thing to like to be there. So you can't replicate that story again and again.
So there is no second you, so be you, right?
Yeah.
That was really nice, Mukul. And we would also like to know so something about your book. Okay, tell us something without spoiling the plot. Something very you find very daring or very interesting that readers would absolutely love.
Okay. Yeah, so like I've already told the like story, like a brief about that, so I can do that again. So basically, this is a story of a boy from Varanasi, and his ultimate aim is to die, but not by suicide, just because he thinks after suicide also his soul will come to another life form and as will suffer again. Okay, so like he decides to go to the like Mumukshu Bhavan, which is in Varanasi only. So that place actually exists there. So like he's giving the interview to be at that place. So at the point of the time, like at point of his life, when his friends and like his friends are giving the interview to be at some MNCs and all. So he's giving the interview for his life. Yeah, so like the story is like all about the college part only. So after the fourth year, like his friends goes to like some offices and all to join some company or job and all, and he's giving the interview to be at that place. Okay,
So
so
it's
the main question from the director of that place is like you are just a boy like right now. So why you want to be here? So like because that place is just for the old people. Yeah.
how do you answer that question? That is a very big secret that we'll get to know when we
Yeah,
pick up the
so the
book.
book is all about that interview, like how he convinced him or whether he convinced him or not.
It is very interesting, and yeah, if you want to know how to convince like people to get so yeah, do get the book, pick up the book and see. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can just leave in the comments. You can find the link of the book in the comments as well. So this has been very awesome interview as well. And yeah, Mukul has definitely convinced us to read the interview and more of his books. So and follow him as well. So now that we know the interview is our next read, we would like to leave you with one last surprise question that we ask all the authors around on this series. So you get to ask me one question about our journal. the platform Capitals as a journal called My Little Book of Affirmations. So you get to ask us this one question about the journal that would convince you to get the journal.
So like, I have to ask the question.
Yes, you have to ask the question.
Okay, I was not prepared. Yeah, so let me think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, can you tell me whether it is a printable journal or like digital one?
Yeah, it is a
And
physical copy.
yes, if it is a physical copy, like why are you like uh, doing the physical one? Like just because like nowadays people are moving into digital
Oh,
part.
so it was created by me. Like, yeah. So, okay, I'll give you this one.
Okay,
Can,
okay.
can you see? So, this
Yeah, yeah.
says, I understand the value of this time. Now, this is an affirmation that I have wrote in this book by myself, by my own experience. So,
Okay.
why? Why? Because, as you said, right, there is know yourself, don't give up. So, how do you know yourself? Everyone just sends you on a journey. Okay,
Yes.
be yourself, know yourself. But there is a lot of stuff that goes, and if you how do you know what is right, what is wrong, what not? So when you have your own thoughts on paper, get to know yourself, get to talk to yourself the more. So this is what the journal.
Okay.
Yeah. So also these kinds of questions, to get you to speak more and more. We want the platform and the authors to, just tell more about themselves because as I love reading myself, and I love that how every author, every author that I have spoken with, they have such different but similar stories, like not giving up and being
Yes.
yourself. This has been the creative process of a lot of people, and I love the inspiration that you share with us. You do a lot of things yourself, like you said, right? You write, you go to gym, you work out, you're building a fitness routine, or travel. So yeah, those things are never like someone would do one thing and be exhausted at the end of the day, right?
Ye-
And that is the kind of inspiration that we get from the authors, and I love all the talk that we do. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. So,
Thank you so
like,
much, Nidhi.
yeah, if you have anything to say, please go ahead.
And I think you should like give tips for writing journals. Just because like there are a lot of people who wants to write and they purchase them also, but yes, it is there in shelf only. And they don't write that much. Yeah. So like you should give the tips to them also.
Yeah, see, this also I learned a lot of things from you all as well. So thank you so much for coming. I do know that we had a little glitch before the live, so sorry about that.
Yeah, no
But
issues, Nidhi.
yeah, absolutely loved the session and would welcome you again if you have another book sometime in the future. So yeah, this was really
Yeah,
great.
it will be out in 2025 for sure.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. So we'll be waiting for that as well, and we'll be uh, reading the interview till then. So you can find in the book link in the comments, sorry, description. So yeah, if you
Yeah,
have
and
any questions, yeah,
yeah, and like it's my humble request to everyone who's watching. So like for me, like money is not important in novels and all. Okay, just like I think for any writer, the main earning is the feedback you are getting. Okay, and also like I'm open for negative feedback also. Okay, so like you can share negative feedback on social media on and anywhere on any platform. Okay, like I'm very open for that just because I think from negative feedback only I will learn.
yeah, it's true. Because you know that where am I lacking?
Yes, yes,
This
yes.
was my feedback. This was this was something that I would want to share. That from the beginning only, you have been like absolutely awesome, very humble and down to earth. So It was really nice talking to you. And yeah, it's great for like, genuinely asking for negative feedback. Not, I wouldn't dare. I would just
Yes,
crack like,
there is some
okay,
story behind that. If you have time, I can tell that. Yeah, so like when I published my second book, so like there was some like issues with my publisher and all. So he published the wrong copy with the wrong content.
okay.
Okay, and that day, like some of the people got like purchased that novel from Amazon, some from the Flipkart. So I got a feedback on Amazon, and the title was "How to Not Write a Book." Okay, so like that day I realized, oh, it is okay. Like people are giving this feedback. Okay, so you like I took a screenshot and posted on social media, on every like on LinkedIn or Instagram and all. Just because if I'm sharing my positive with my audience and also like I should like share my negatives also. Okay, and that day I I started focusing more on my writing. Okay, and I relaunched my second book. How old are you? Okay, and yes, like at that point I was thinking of giving up, but yes, I continued. So yeah,
So that one negative feedback was your boost.
yeah. So that's why I'm asking for negative feedback. So that helped me.
So yeah, go ahead, everyone. Give them feedback. Be kind to everyone, even if they ask for negative feedback. Do be kind because people who are working hard do really need support sometimes. So it's okay to just give them a thumbs up, and yeah, if that is all you can do. So, this has been absolutely awesome, Mukul. We'll look forward to your new book as well. And if you'd like to join us again, we'll not keep you waiting this time and we'll get on a call immediately.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
thank you so much for joining. And
Thank you, Nidhi.
with bye, bye, everyone.
Bye.